Welcome everybody, my name is Rainer, this is Rainier Books. I'm a German booktuber living in Sweden talking about books in English. Today is a very, very, very bookish day because two events are in the bookish world happening today, two big events. First, actually, at 4 p.m. my time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Canadian time or Eastern Standard Time in the United States, at 4 p.m. my time, the Scotiabank Giller Prize, the most prestigious Canadian fiction award, will present its long list for 2021. I can't wait to see the long list from Canada. I will make a video about the long list, about the reaction and about the books later, maybe today, but by the latest during tomorrow. But tonight, a big prize is revealed, one of the most important prizes. The Women's Prize for Fiction of 2021 will be revealed, and I will present the books to the contenders, and I will predict a winner. So let's get started, folks. Tonight at 7:55 p.m. Central European Summer Time, which is 1:55 Eastern Standard Time in the US and 10:55 Pacific Daylight Time. Hello Portland, hello Seattle, hello Los Angeles. Jury Chair Bernardine Evaristo, the winner of the Booker Prize of 2019 for her amazing novel Girl, Woman, Other, and her fellow judges, Elizabeth Day, Vic Hope, Nazreen Malik, and Sarah Jean Mee, will take the stage in London, England, to present this year's winner of the International Women's Prize for Fiction. You can see it on YouTube live. I link down below. I want to give you the contenders, and I want to give you a prediction. So without further ado, the nominees for the International Women's Prize for Fiction of 2021 are Brit Bennett for The Vanishing Half. That's this beautiful book here. The gripping tale of two Afro-American sisters who lose each other in their teens, where one lives the life of a black, more or less poor woman in the South, and the other one, due to her light skin tone, lives the life of a white woman in wealth and richness in the West. A novel about family, about race, about the divide of a country exemplified in a family with a beautiful cast of strong characters, not only in the leading roles. Brit Bennett, The Vanishing Half. Susanna Clarke for Piranesi. An elegant and singular novel about solitude. Piranesi lives in a house that is so big, a house that seems endless, with more than 967 halls filled with unique statues and more to the right. He's completely alone in his world, if not for the occasional visits of a person that is just called the other. Claire Fuller for Unsettled Ground. Jeannie and Julius are 51-year-old twins, and they live in the countryside with their mom, Dot. When Dot dies, the lives of Julius and Jeannie change forever. Because they have no internet, they have no bank accounts, they have never paid any rent, they have no TV, nothing. Their mother has kept them away from the real world, and they live in great poverty. So the life is changing dramatically and very quickly, and they are threatened by eviction. They have to find a way to survive. This is a novel of resilience and hope, of love and survival. Gyasi for Transcendent Kingdom. Transcendent Kingdom is a deeply moving portrait of a family of Ghanaian immigrants to the United States, ravaged by depression and addiction and grief. A novel about faith, about science, about religion and love. Cherie Jones for How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House. From Barbados and Baxter's Beach comes the violent story of a young woman living in an extremely abusive relationship and her attempt to get out of it. This is a study of poverty and violence where men work as lover boys or petty thieves and women braid the hair of tourists. Intense, gripping, with a little light at the end of a dark tunnel. And finally, Patricia Lockwood, for No One Is Talking About This. Another attempt to write the ultimate internet novel, 2 parts, has this book. The first, full of social media related snippets. Can dogs be twins? With this tweet, the main character of the book, that goes viral, the tweet goes viral, she becomes a super celebrity on the internet, and she travels around the world and goes on conferences, meets fans and whatever. An avalanche of images and posts hit the reader. Part 2 is sort of back to the real world when a cry for help asks her, which is she, to come back. I DNF'd this book after like 50 pages, which I didn't regard even as a novel. And I wonder if this counts for fiction as well. So that was not my favorite. So these were the 6 contenders. These were the 6 nominees. So who do you think will win, according to me, the International Women's Prize for Fiction of 2021? I think, and I wish that the prize, I've read 4 of these books. One I DNF'd one, I've read 4. I know enough about the 2 other ones by Gyasi and Claire Fuller to say and to hope that this prize, the International Women's Prize for Fiction of 2021, goes to a wonderful, epic novel of love, of race, and to the United States, to Brit Bennett, for her second novel, The Vanishing Half. Let me read the first paragraphs that already blew my mind when I picked up the book earlier this year. The morning one of the lost twins returned to Mallard, Lou LeBon ran to the diner to break the news. And even now, many years later, everyone remembers the shock of sweaty Lou pushing through the glass doors, chest heaving, neckline darkened with his own effort. The barely awake customers clamored around him, 10 or so, although more would lie and say that they'd been there too, if only to pretend that this once they'd witnessed something truly exciting. In that little farm town, nothing surprising ever happened, not since the Vignes twins had disappeared. But that morning, in April 1968, on his way to work, Lou spotted Desiree Vignes walking along Partridge Road, carrying a small leather suitcase. She looked exactly the same as when she'd left at 16, still light, her skin the color of sand, barely wet. Her hipless body reminding him of a branch caught in a strong breeze. She was hurrying, her head bent, and Lou paused here, a bit of a showman. She was holding the hand of a girl, 7 or 8, and black as tar. Let Brit Bennett be the winner. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned to this channel, but most of all, stay safe. Thank you.